Our programs include many languages. Please log on to our program schedule for more details. suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes comprennent des émissions en plusieurs langues. Pour de plus amples informations, consultez suprememastertv.com/schedule.
برامجنا تشتمل على العديد من اللغات. يرجى تسجيل الدخول لجدول بث البرامج للوقوف على المزيد من التفاصيل. suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I do hope that in any of the emergency situation, we can all act like Noah here, and that God always be our comforter and refuge.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Ulysses, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, Dutch, English, French, German, Hebrew, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Thai, Turkish, and Urdu. 深情的观众，很高兴见到您，我是唐宁，来自爱心满满的台湾桃园。台湾又称福尔摩沙。台湾福尔摩沙是个小岛，遍布大自然神奇又壮丽的美景。北部地区有古城、原住民村、绵延的山峰、美丽的瀑布和雕刻精细的庙宇。中部地区有一系列壮观的美景，而南部地区是本岛著名的文化中心，至今仍然保有许多早期移民初抵此地时的传统。台湾福尔摩沙的文化多彩多姿，来自不同背景和地区的人汇集此地，比如岛上的原住民、早期中国南方福建人、客家移民、荷兰人、西班牙人、日本人及晚近的中国大陆移民，全部都对台湾的发展贡献良多。客家台湾福尔摩沙与中国大陆文化融合成一个丰富而多元的文化与社会，无论是宗教、建筑或语言，台湾样样俱全。很高兴为亲爱的观众简介美丽的台湾福尔摩沙，祈愿您永远与上帝同行。青海无上师30多年来以神圣教理照亮世界，这位完全开悟的名师传授观音法门，帮助渴望的求道者即刻开悟， 以示解脱。所有开悟名师都修观音法门，如佛陀、耶稣基督、先知穆罕默德，祝他平安，和古鲁那纳克，还有很多。他强调，我们只要时时想念上帝，为他人无私奉献，遵循宇宙律法，将达到人类最高果位，了悟来到地球的目的。青海无上师慈悲为怀，是非凡的在世典范，经常援助难民、街友、灾民和需要帮助的人，给予物资和经济援助，以爱心抚慰他们。青海无上师表示，深深感谢挚爱的上帝，多年来有各界提供财力、物力、人力、心力，赈济灾民和困苦者，参与各项善行义举，并成为上帝的工具，向他的宝贵子女传达慈悲与爱。2006年，他获颁故事和平奖，是奖等同东方的诺贝尔和平奖。他卓越的人道善行，多年来获颁无数奖项，博得世人无数赞誉。他努力为动物发声，提倡和平爱心的植物饮食。他更许下宏愿，希望人类醒悟，众生皆神圣，缔造和平辉煌的纯素世界，动物和人类共存共荣。他以各种方式倡导纯素生活，例如广发传单，你也可以选择这样的生活；开设爱家国际连锁纯素餐厅、无上师电视台。他也经常呼吁政府和媒体领袖，并参加气候变迁视讯会议。无论世人是否警觉，请努力影响世人自具，唤醒人们选择善待动物的生活，并奉行慈悲之道，天下才能永久太平，救地球免于气候变迁。青海无上师多年来足迹遍布全球，从美国到非洲、欧洲到大洋洲，对大众和他的徒弟讲经开示数百场，阐释各种灵性主题。今天有幸为您播出其中一场睿智开示，师徒之间节目《鲁米的诗：雨中的果园》3集之3，2008年12月21日以英文开示于法国。
And God continued comforting Noah thus. When a tooth is rotten, pull it out. It's not a tooth anymore. The rest of your body will be miserable if you don't. I mean, if you don't pull that rotten teeth out, the rest of your body will be miserable. Be rid of it, even though it was once yours. And Noah replied, I am rid of everything, my Lord, except your essence. You know how I am with you. As the orchard is with the rain, and 20 times more. Means the orchard needs the rain so much. Without the rain, the orchard cannot blossom. He said 20 times more than that. I'm with you. I need you. Yes. Living in you, rejoicing in you, like a beggar, receiving all he needs directly from wealth itself, with no one's hand in between. Not united, not separated, perfection. No qualities, no description, no cause. Before the flood and after it, every word I say is of you, in you, from you. As a woman speaks night and day with the ruins of her beloved, where now she lives in perpetual conversation. Like even the husband has died, yeah? But the wife who loves him so much, they still live in his company, in his presence, and talk to him all the time. Because she's loyal to him, that's what it means. He likened himself, Noah, like such a woman, yeah? He always with the beloved, no matter what situation, even after death, because there has never been separation between them. That's what he means. A lover seems to be facing wreckage, but I hear the song of praise coming back from the ruins as an echo of your name. I love your name, in God's name. I love it double. That's why the prophets love the mountains, because of the echoes. Little low hills won't do. They don't send your name back to me when I say it. Wow, such a devotion and a poet. Who can praise God better than Noah? Said God, Noah, Noah, I will raise Canaan and all these others from the dead if you wish. I don't want you to grieve, Noah. So Noah say what? What would Noah say? Guess. Tell me. Are you Christian, by the way? You are, I bet. Many of you. What would Noah say after God promised that he would rise all the dead, including the pieces of his son, Canaan? What would Noah say? What would you say? Please? No? Please do it? No? No. Okay, good. Good boys, good girl. So Noah said to God, no, drown me too. Keep drowning me every moment. Your will is my joy. I carry it with me as my soul. I only see you. I am in love with whatever your creating does. You make happiness, and I am grateful. You make disaster, and I am patient. Anyone who loves your making is full of glory. Anyone who loves what you have made is not a true believer. Yes, okay. Most of us, we love only what he made, yeah? And he makes. Oh, we love this world, we love whatever, you know, that comfort in this world, we love whatever, nice in this world, but we don't love the making of it. Like, okay, God made the flowers, but now God wants to do the making of destroying the flowers, yeah? Or maybe creating something new after that then. That should be God's will, and we should rejoice in it, because whatever God destroy, God will create again. But when God tells you to make a boat, yes, to save yourself from drowning, from the flood, then you should listen. Don't say, I like you, destroy me and my family, everything as well. Don't tell me what else. I love. Yeah, fine. You love God making. You love God's action. Fine. But when God tells you to do something else, even contrary to what he's making, then you also have to listen. So here in this case, after God has comforted Noah, he remembered himself again. In a moment of grief, He's lamented because he thought maybe God has broken his promise. Or in some cases, I thought I'm wrong also. For example, if I see something in some person or something that I see, okay, like that. And then, but some of other people report to me, it's not like that, it's different. Then I doubted my vision, yes. And then I have to reaffirm again. How come I saw like that? And then I asked the person or the persons, and they told me it's not like that. So am I wrong or I saw the wrong vision? So it confirmed again that the persons who report to you are wrong. Because sometimes intuitively or visionary, I see differently. And then when I confirm it with my physical, for example, assistants, and they say different story. And I also have sometimes difficulty to verify whether it's true or not. If I don't have the evidence in my hand, then I just have to take their words for it. And then check in again whether I'm wrong in the vision or my intuition is incorrect. But it's always correct. I found out sometimes later when I have enough evidence, not the evidence that the assistant reported. So after many times of verification, I, of course, trust myself more, yeah? But still sometimes difficult. When all the evidence against your knowledge, your intuition, it's difficult to tell people that it's not so. Well, I learned to live with all kind already. So now, because God has promised Noah to save his family, so of course he's surprised why his son is drowned and torn into pieces, no? Yeah, of course he'd be surprised. But the thing is, even though Canaan is supposed to be his son, but he's not his son. Not in the spirit. Not in the heart. Maybe not even in the blood. So he's not the family. Yes, okay? The one who are our relatives are the one who are one with us. Yeah? Same ideal, same direction. Otherwise, they're very difficult to live together as relatives. So it proves it here also. So after God has told him the truth that he's not one of yours, he doesn't mean physically only. He means it in the spirit, mean in the heart, in the moral way of life. Canaan is none of the quality that Noah has. He is completely opposite of him. He's alien from him. So he's not his son. Of course, after the moment of grief and shock and confusion, and when God comforted him first, Noah immediately understood and go back to himself again. And he knows, oh yeah, of course, things come, go on. Only God is true. Only God is real friend, real relative. Everything else, when time comes, has to go or have to stay, it depends. He immediately remembered. You see, of course, he was shocked. Not because of the event itself only, but because God has promised him to save his family. So he doubted. Maybe God has broken his promise, or maybe his vision is wrong. Just like sometimes I see the vision different than what it might have happened. And then I have to verify differently, a different way. I know this very well. I know this very well. It's not like this tragically, but it's many instances similar, yeah, and other instances also. For example, I was shocked when I heard that the president of Slovenia died, yeah, Dr. Drnovšek, because I asked heaven, is he going to be all right? And he's going home. He's coming back home soon, no? He'll be okay. He'll be going home soon from the hospital, no? So the answer is yes. So I didn't check any further, you see? So I thought, okay, he's now in hospital, ill, but in 2 days he'll come home. That means okay. So when he died, I was shocked. I said, you said he's going to be coming home, okay. He said, you didn't ask me how long. So he did come home for a few days, you see what I mean? And he was okay. And it was true. He even sent greeting to me and saying that he's okay. So of course, thank you. I thank heaven. So when he died, I wasn't prepared for it. Because once somebody came home from hospital, check up already, and he's okay, and even send my greeting and say he's okay. He himself sent a greeting to me saying that he himself is okay when he's already home. So what do you expect, Of course, I don't continue asking further. It's so obvious to me that he's home and he's okay. And then he died a couple of days later. So I lamented. I said, you say he's home and he's okay? And then heaven told me, but you didn't ask how long. Of course, he was okay for a few days. So this is the thing, that sometimes the physical evidence will go against your vision or your intuition or your knowledge from the future or from whatever happening. Yeah. So I understand very well that he was shocked. Noah, when his son died like that, while remembering that God said his family will be saved because they're virtuous family, yes. But the one who is not virtuous, the one who's so cold-hearted like that, obviously is not your family, right? The family is the one who love each other, right? Who help each other and who are one with each other in many ways. Not this one. He's even worse than enemy. The enemy sometimes seeing you in a weak condition, fragile situation, like what your sister just mentioned about the Bible, like Noah when he mistakenly eat the fermented grapes and being drunk and, exposing himself into a fragile situation. And his son mocked him, ridiculed him, instead of helping him to go into a safe place or cover him up, to protect his honor and his life. So the other two sons say, this is not the way to treat your father. You see? So they help him and cover him up and put him to bed for safety until he recover. Yes. Because it's not him who is like that. It might be the karma that make him eat the grapes without knowing that it's the fermented grapes. Or maybe he even knew it, but he had to do it for erasing some karma of some people, or the price he has to pay for being a master. Either way, he's in a very fragile and difficult and weak situation, dangerous situation. So as a son, should help him, right? He should help him, but he didn't. Not only he didn't, he even mocked him and ridiculed him and, curse him and all that. This is not good, already. So this kind of person is not your relative, no matter if he's born into your family. Because enemies sometimes seeing you in this situation is still maybe soften the heart and do not attack you at that time. Yeah, maybe let you recover first and maybe attack you later. And even enemy, when in an emergency situation, knowing the danger around, would walk into the boat first, right? And would be thankful even. And then say, oh, I'm sorry we have been enemies all this time, but thank you for saving my life. In many cases, enemy become friends because the enemy help him, the so-called enemy, yeah? Sometimes like neighbors, they have been bickering for years, with each other, but maybe sometimes the house collapse and the neighbor, come and help that person out and save his life, then they become friends forever, yeah? Or sometimes enemies or foes, but happen to help each other in some desperate situation, then they would turn around, become friends and say, thank you for saving my life, thank you for helping me, no? It is normal, the case, but not with this guy. He is really a devil incarnate. You can see that. He's there just to ruin Noah's happiness and life, all his life. And so now the time has come that he cannot ruin him any further. Yeah? Then he destroy his life in such a way as to hurt the loving, compassionate person, so-called his father. But luckily, God is immediately on his side and he's always there and enlighten him quickly, yeah? pot in the dark cloud in front of his eyes and let him see the truth. And you see, immediately he's back to himself and he's praising God like always. Like no one has ever can praise God better than that. Such a poetry flowing from his lips, such a joy from his heart, such a gratitude, such a happiness, such a bliss of being one with God, of knowing what God is, of knowing that everything is all right under his will. Isn't that wonderful? So I do hope that in any of the emergency situation, we can all act like Noah here, and that God always be our comforter and refuge, because nothing else really that's safe for us. As I told you already, maybe the water rise from the sea. Okay, we might think mountain is safer, but who knows? If the water rise too high, the mountain give in also, yeah, and erode it, yes. Too much raining, the mountain will also run away, damage, ruin, yeah. Too much water and all the earth becomes different shape and broken, or earthquake, everything, and who knows, the fire will come out from the earth. Some hidden volcanoes, might be open. Anything happen. You never can say that mountain is safer than the sea or the land is safer than the sea. If you have to die in whatever way, you have to. Right? Yeah. Except you take refuge in the spiritual power, in the God within you. Nothing else is really safe. And if that God say, okay, your time is up, you go back to me now, go back home now, then we're fine. Yes. But it's not like we can run away from disaster. Anyone. See? Even okay, we are safe in the land. How safe? There are cars. Car accident do happen, And sometimes even cooking in the oven, the gas explode, or electricity short circuit, anything happen. And as we know, or maybe Mark Twain have written it. Is it Mark Twain who said that most people die in bed? Well, Mark Twain, the writer. But anyway, it's true. Even if he wasn't the one who wrote it, it's true. Most people die in bed. Safe. Is he in the house? So where would you run? Okay? So the question is, it's not you die or not die, whether the war ends or not end, but how we die, how we live before we die. Like we die happily, contentedly, knowing that we have lived the very worthwhile and correct, noble lifestyle. You see? So whenever we die, we die. We don't want to live here forever also, because let's face it, our body has a limit. Now, with all the chemical things, the pesticide we took in from the food, our body will not withstand too long anyway. And the teeth will fall down. Okay, now we can make new teeth, but so what? Everything else is going. So if it's a time come, we go. So also it's not like we try to save the physical bodies of the people, but just giving them more time to think about returning to God. More time to get over their preconceived ideas about God, what God is, and how religion should be. And they turn around and return to their original self and save their souls, so they don't have to reincarnate again in another similar planet and worrying about shortage of food and petrol and water rising and ice melting anymore. Because if we're not finished in this lifetime of our karma, we will continue the next somewhere else in the universe. And the suffering will follow us like shadow. We can never run away from it. So, okay, planets come and go, people, are born and die. But since I am here, I do the best I can. Okay, if I'm not here, then I cannot do anything. But I'm here already. I help my neighbors, right? Yeah. The whole world is my neighbor. The whole humanity is my neighbors. And I, being a good neighbor, I'm trying to save whatever they can, knowing that they are in a desperate situation. I try my best to tell them what to do to save themselves, right? So that's all there is to it, all right? It's not just about physical body. Because some people ask me, why do we have to save the world? Let it go. We have other planet. Yes, other planet we have. We'll be reincarnate again, but the suffering will be the same. Okay, like in an earthquake situation, yeah? I see my neighbor house going to give in. I tell him, get out quick, get out quick. Or if I can, I use a big column somehow to withhold the roof for a while until all the person can get out safe. It's not like I'm trying to save that house. Yes. It's just for people have time to get out. You see? Yes. And if I can save that house, it's okay too. Yeah? At least people are safe. But if in that situation you tell that person, okay, never mind that house, let it go. We have another house next door. Another house is the same. And people already die in that broken house. And how can they go to the next house? Yeah, and if they go to the next house in an earthquake, they might break also. So the suffering of this world is just a premonition to the people who live here. They should know that, okay, if you don't change now, you will have the same next lifetime. So we trying to save the planet to give them the time and the chance, okay? All right. Thank you very much for your attention. You've been good. Very good. Okay, guys, I go have breakfast. You take a break or meditate. And go home, right? Tonight or tomorrow? Some tonight? Tomorrow? What did I hear? Tomorrow, huh? And some tonight, right? Some tonight. Little, huh? It's your home, and of course you like to stay. Where else can you feel better, right? And I understand that. I understand very well. I wish you stay forever. But we will stay forever in heaven later on, okay? The thing is, no matter how big my house is, it's never big enough for you to stay forever like the way you want to. I would like you to. You are fun and you're good. And when you're here, you meditate and it's good. Yeah, very, very good for the world, very good for yourself. But we just have to, take turn now, okay? See you later. Meditate or have a quick break and meditate. Don't hang around too long because you have to go eat now, soon. So make the best of it. Meditate now. If from 5 to 10, you will be all free anyway, okay? Try to meditate whenever you can. You make the best of it. Some people behind don't see me, okay? I'm coming. Coming, going. Love you. Yes. And the heart-to-heart connection. You see, Canaan has been touched by his father all his life. He has been born from his own body and touched and hurt him all his life even. Does it change him? No. If you believe, eyes-to-eyes contact with us, and love from the heart, yeah? If you love the Master, you become one with the Master. Then you know everything the Master knows. I feel good already. Actually, I really like that we sit outside in the garden at night, but to me, I love that garden, I save a little bit for myself. So normally I go there, just sit in the garden. Up to now, I have never been in my room. I mean, before you came. Just because after you came, I have to be in my room. Otherwise, you hang around outside, all of you. I really love you sit on the stone there, the pebble. And I sit in the middle there, and all of you sit there, and it's cool. And before you came, I always eat out there. So I never really liked to go in the room. I always eat there, even when it's not too cold like this, not too cool like this, but it's outside. Yeah. I love you guys. I really do. Thank you so much. Yeah? We all thank them, don't we? Yes, we're grateful to your help and support and your friendship. I also have to thank the people who came here earlier, sacrificed their time, their labor, to clean up the place and make it nice for you to come. There has been a lot of work. They came to work, okay? And now that the place has been reasonably good enough for us, we thank them all, okay? Maybe some of them are gone already, but tell them we thank them, okay? Okay, if you go today, then have a safe trip and see you soon. After we rotate, you can come whenever you want, okay? Provided that the place. After they have all seen me and the desire to see me already subsides somewhat, especially the Chinese people, they have no chance and all that. And then it will be less, you know. Then we can just come anytime, okay? And you will see me soon, don't worry. I make it soon enough because that's why I squeeze a lot right now. Now you are already lucky, you're okay. Only not too many people, but the next week will be a lot more so that people can see me quicker. Yeah. Every week, 2 times. I'll be busy. I won't have time to miss you, sorry.
尊敬的观众，感谢您收看今天的师徒之间节目《鲁米的诗》雨中的果园3集之3。焦点新闻后将播出智慧之语节目《古兰经》第10章摘录2集之2。请锁定无上师电视台，观赏更多正面的节目。愿上帝的加持、引领与庇护使您平安、健康又快乐。May God bless, guide and protect you, keeping you safe, healthy and happy.
For more details and to check our schedule for language availability, please visit suprememastertv.com/BMD and suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Pour plus d'informations et pour consulter le programme des langues disponibles, visitez suprememastertv.com/BMD et suprememastertv.com/schedule.
لمزيد من التفاصيل والتحقق من جدولنا بالنسبة لتوفر الخدمة اللغوية يرجى زيارة suprememastertv.com/BMD و suprememastertv.com/schedule.